Hey folks, and welcome to week number 12. First things first, if you're going to consider dropping the class, and I don't necessarily recommend that for anybody, come please talk to me first. This Friday is the last day on which we can do it, and I will be glad to chat with you about where you stand and what your chances are. Also, make sure you look at that midterm grade update that's in the grade book, okay? And I'll sort of show you where you are and where you can go. So this week, watch the video, look for an email regarding SA3 peer review groups, okay? So you guys turned in on Monday your SA3 draft, so I'll be setting up peer review groups as we have always, as I've done all semester long, okay? So complete the essay peer review by Friday. I'm gonna try to make comments on Friday afternoon, evening on your drafts in Google Docs. So I would like you guys to finish your peer review prior to that. Okay, and then you're gonna revise and submit the SA3 final. Okay. After that, I want you to read the SA4 assignment. We're gonna go into this real quick. So there are some ways in which this essay is sort of a choose your own adventure. You get to propose the topic. However, you want to make sure you watch the video on the research process. Now, I know it seems like, oh, it's late to do this, but this is the first time I'm having you do what we call all 4 steps of the research process. Okay, so before you just had a pure research question. Last time, is this article factually accurate? Okay, this time, however, you are going to do all 4 steps. You're going to start with a practical problem, develop a research question from it, go from a research question to a research answer, and then, given that research answer, what are some practical solutions? Okay, the research work you do could be really heavily in answering the research question, or it could be really heavily in developing a practical solution to the problem. So that's what I want you to dig into here. Now, if the work you've done earlier this semester on one of the other research topics seems to still say, hey, there is still this problem, there's still a question, I want to do research and try to advance this, that's great. You can certainly use the similar topic so long as we've got a research question that's gonna work well, okay? The single biggest problem people come up with when they are doing this long essay is that they get a question that's too broad. They're panicked by the fact that they've got a 7 to 10 page paper to write, and as a result, they choose this huge topic that results in them just kind of giving lots and lots of information with little focus and little purpose, okay? So when in doubt, focus more on a smaller topic, okay? I'll give you guys some help with that. So the other thing to remember here is that So the other thing to remember here is that the entire class has sort of been leading up to the last 5 weeks. So this long paper, it's 7 to 10 pages, but what you've been doing all semester long is practicing. You have practiced writing informative papers, your first essay. You've practiced looking into research and understanding why it came to the conclusions it came to and being able to talk coherently and simply about that, and you've practiced actually doing research and trying to answer a question in Essay 3. So now in Essay 4, this is all about practice. So you're going to see there's very little new content for the rest of the semester. It's really about work on this paper, and I really do expect that the 9 hours a week we expect you to be spending working on this class, that's about what the college expects that you'll be spending in an online 3-credit-hour class per week. I expect that 9 hours to be completely spent more or less digging into the essay itself and working on it. Okay, so everything we do from here on out is going to be just like we did it before. We're gonna do a proposal. You're gonna get feedback on it. You're gonna want me to give you the thumbs up on it. We're gonna do research questions. I want to actually see your research question, your research answers. I want to work with you on the research along the way. There'll be some research check-ins each week, and then we'll put together the final paper and revise, okay? So that's what is going on with Essay 4. That's really sort of what's going on for the rest of the semester. The rest of the weeks for Unit 5, the rest of the semester, I'll get opened up this week. I'm a little bit behind, partially because my mother-in-law came to help with the baby, and the guest bedroom is also the office, and so I didn't have a ton of time to access and sit down at my computer and record video, which is the big time consuming thing. Okay, but I'll get that taken care of this week, and then you'll have access to the rest of the semester, and you'll see how everything works, okay? And finally, if you've had face-to-face classes before, you know about these class evaluations. You get a little Scantron sheet, and you fill them out. This is an electronic version for the online environment, so go ahead and fill that out. It's anonymous. I don't get the results till after the semester is over. Feedback is always useful. I will actually give you another quick survey at the end of the semester, which will also be anonymous. It'll ask some really specific questions about things I tried to do this semester, and how they worked for you and or didn't work. Okay, so we'll work on that as well. But this is sort of the standard college evaluation form. If you've got any questions along the way, guys, do not hesitate to let me know. I know you're tired, but we've got 5 weeks left. Let's push real hard and see what we can do, okay?